Hey, botany peeps, what's going on? It's Monday, April 13th. I'm out in my front yard and I'm hunting aliens. Shh, I know they're around here somewhere. I'm actually looking for any kind of alien invader plant that might be hiding in my front yard here. Let's check this one out. You know what this one is I'm hiding in? This is a cedar tree, and this is native to Missouri. Well, they can get pretty aggressive and spread quickly, but they're not going to be on our non-native alien invader list. Let's see if we can find any plants that are going to be on our top 6 most wanted dead alien invader plants. Alright, here's something blooming right here, trying to grow with this cedar or juniper tree. You guys know what makes these pretty red, pink flowers in the spring? That is a native called a redbud shrub. I got a bunch of them all over my yard. Oh, you see that hiding right through there? Right there. There it is. That is a non-native plant. At least it was. That's the mother alien right there. That used to be a Asian pear or a Bradford pear. And I cut that thing down, and now I'm hunting down all of its offspring, trying to see where they might be. Let's go look for them. Oh, I see them. Let's go get them. We've got 2 big weapons to take them down. We got our all-purpose hand bypass pruner, and then to kill them down to the root, you gotta give them a dose of Smurf juice, also known as Tordon. Let's go see if we can find one. There's one right there. Let's get him. Let's get him. Before he gets away, get him. Asian pear. Oh man, look at that thing. Right there. This guy was pretty in white flowers a couple days ago. We're going to get right down to the base. Right down there. Oh yeah. Found him. Got the mace. Let's see. Oh yeah, got the loppers. Give him a snip. Oh, 1. And then you got to put a little drop of this blue Tordon on there to keep them from growing back. 1 down. Who knows how many 100 to go. Let's see if there's any more. Take a quick scan. Uh-oh, there's one. Let's get him. Oh, that guy's been growing for 3 years from some seed that a bird pooped out. But We're gonna take him down. Bye-bye, Asian pear. Prepare to meet my pruner. Oh yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Snipperoo. And a little Tordon. Take that. 2 down. Wonder how many more are out here. Look at that guy. That's a trophy right there. Actually, that's just a little whippersnapper. This area I'm at in the front yard, they used to mow it. Haven't mowed it for about 4 years. And in 4 years, if you can see across the top of the grass, oh my gosh, look at all those Asian pear. They're everywhere. Oh, there's another non-native. Let's go get that guy. Get the 2-for-1 special up here. Don't try this at home, kids. This is dangerous. There's an Asian pear right there. Look at this guy right here. Oh, yeah, I am scared. He's got some big nasty thorns. That would be what's called the multiflora rose. I've cut him off about 3 or 4 times, and he just regrows back with more and more vines than the last time. That's why we're going to use this blue Tordon today. Take this guy out for good. Look at that, I'm back to the cedar tree where I started, and look who's hiding on the other side. We got a baby cedar tree right there that's growing from one of the seeds. Ooh, there's a native right there. That is, I think, a rough leaf dogwood. We'll leave that guy, but look who he's competing with. That's right. Asian pear going down. Snip and some Smurf juice. And that is the end of that one. 3 down. Oh yeah. Look who else is hiding by this cedar tree. Ooh, we got a native dogwood. We'll leave this guy. And there is another Asian pear. Hasta la vista, baby. And non-native invader number 2 hiding by this tree. You recognize who's trying to get our tree here? This is a maple tree, I think. But this is a nasty multiflora rose. Now, if I don't cut this thing off, it'll have some beautiful white flowers in a couple of weeks, but then they turn into these little berry-like rose hip fruits right there, and the birds eat those and poop the seeds out somewhere else. That's how this guy got planted. Ooh, we may have to bring the big guns in for this one. Way down to the stem there. I don't know if these are going to be big enough. Even try. Oh, he's too... Maybe. Oh, yeah! Take that, rose bush. native rose bush. Look at that nasty rose bush. It's not a native, it's an alien rose bush, and I put the pruners on him right there. Took all my strength, and then I gave him a little dose of the Smurf juice. We cut him off, and that ought to keep him from growing back this year. If I didn't do that, he'd have beautiful white flowers in about 2 weeks, and then at the end of the year, those flowers turn into these little things called rose hips, little berries right there. The birds eat those, poop them out, and plant them in other places. So we can see out here in my front yard, there's a big battle going on between native plants like that pretty redbud tree right there and some of these non-natives. Let's see who else we can find. Back at the cedar tree, there's the mother of all Asian pear trees that somebody thought was a good way to decorate my front yard. No more. Let's see who else. He's okay. That's an oak tree that got planted about 20 years ago. Here's another candidate. That's a native. That's a black cherry tree, and it's got little marks all over the bark called lenticels. Or one thing I use to identify this tree, what's left of it after the deer about scraped half the bark off of it. There's a red bud. Another red bud. Those are good. I just planted a oak tree right there. Little baby. We'll see if he wants to grow there. Not sure what that one is yet, but that's a native. Here's another native red bud. It's going to be a hickory tree I planted here. Have a baby hickory growing in there. Just starting. Here's another hickory. And right next to my hickory tree, oh, look at that. Nasty. You guys recognize this one with all the thorns on it yet? Oh, we gotta find that one there is so thick at the base. I'm gonna have to get a bigger tool for that guy to chop him out. I need my industrial strength loppers. Looks like there's a rose bush we gotta get out of there. There's one there. There's one there. Right next to this native red bud. Got two. Oh, who's that? Asian pear, you're going down in a minute. Oh, here's another non-native that's on our list. Right here, he's dormant right now. I didn't know there was some of this in this part of my yard. This guy here, see all these little seeds that are up and down this stem? They get real thick. That's the infamous scoundrel called Sericea lespedeza. We're going to have to try to manage that bad guy too. Just trying to show you how common the battle is. Good guy, good native plant against non-native. There's another native dogwood trying to fight it out with a rose, multiflora rose. Look at this tangly multiflora rose getting in there. We're trying to get all of that out of here. They're just thick in here. Non-natives are growing everywhere, trying to choke out my good trees and plants. I've neglected this area, and it's time to get busy helping the natives grow.